From Sean Anthony up in my home state of Washington. Today's game is... Alright, so we have a note in here. I had one of these left over from when I used to work in Nintendo Customer Contact Center. Nintendo Customer Contact Center from the Nintendo... Oh, dude, it's a Nintendo World badge reel kanji. Ooh, I don't want to rip it. That's kind of cool. Look at that. Get some use out of that. Thank you, dude. That's cool. We're at a convention. All right, we have a note. It says, as we discussed earlier, here's my non-working multi-card. I bought it off some shady mail order place back in 91. 91! Holy moly, I wish I knew about bootleg multi-card games back in 91. 91, I believe. It took so long to get, I thought they ripped me off. I sent the mailer, minus the order form, which had my payment, to Nintendo of America to report this crime against their customers. They replied with a, yeah, that probably wasn't a good idea to send them your money. Response along with, buying pirated games is illegal and wrong. True, but Nintendo did make heavy shredding and sold it, like, in public. So there's that. Obviously, I didn't. I did eventually get it and had a lot of fun with it. Eventually, it stopped working, and at some point, as you can see, the screws are missing. I opened it up. See melted chips or blown capacitor. Didn't see anything wrong, really. Just a Famicom board through some sort of adapter, and I really don't know what to do with it. Give it a go. If you can fix it, I'd like to play it again. If not, I don't need it back. You can salvage it for parts. And here we go. All right, Sean Anthony. Very, very cool. So, it's not working. However, it feels a very familiar sense of heaviness. And I bet if we peel this authentic bootleg tape... This is actually kind of a cool-looking cart for being like a bootleg. Ooh, what is this? Scotch. That's right, Scotch tape. Nothing but the finest. All right. I was right. It is a multi-cart on a converter. This is the style of thing like... They glued this in place? They glued it in. Holy moly! The bootleggers literally glued it in. Good lord. It looks like it has been pried off, though. Yeah, it comes right out. This is the type of thing that you find inside like Gyromite carts and stuff like that, that plays Famicom games into a Nintendo game. This goes from a, what is it, 60 pins into 72 pins. So, it's not working. Boy, I wonder if it's the glue. No, it's not the glue. It's a multi-card of some kind. I don't know what kind of multi-card it is just by looking at it. I'm guessing it's like a bunch of early Famicom release games that are pretty common in a lot of multi-cards, but we'll try. I don't know if it's supposed to be this way or that way. I'll try this way first, and if not, I'll try the other way. We'll see what happens. Alright, that looks like a familiar, it's not working. Well, to make sure, the first thing I want to do is verify that the converter works. If I can get the converter working, then it's probably just the bootleg itself. And if the bootleg is or isn't working, well, at least I have a working converter for something. I can take a Famicom game, put it through a Nintendo cartridge, put a new label on it, call it good. But let's see if we can get this working. I'm going to try it with one of my other bootleg games. This actually came to me from my buddy Frankie here. Look at this. Let's see. So if it inserts in like this, then it's supposed to be like this. I think it's inserted all the way. Make the cart face away from you. And it's not supposed to look like this, however, it does work to an extent. That's... yeah. Ah! Well, you know. Alright, anyway. I already messed it up, but it does work. So, I'll probably clean it just in case. And I'll remove as much glue as I can as well. But, the converter works. Let's see if we can get the bootleg working. I seriously don't think it's a cleaning issue with this thing, but I'm not gonna... I want to rule that out eventually, you know, just for the sake of ruling it out. Especially when it has all this glue on here. Good lord. I don't remember which way it goes. I guess I'll try one way first and then the other. Well, the glue, what was left of the glue kind of matches up that way. Well, this part's, I mean, it works. It's not perfect, but it works. It's a great story, though. You bought it back in 91. You actually sent your mailing form to Nintendo saying, hey... I'm sorry you didn't send the game with it, because you wouldn't have got it back, for sure. You know, it's times like this I had a... Boy, I sure wish I had a... What's that continuity thing called? It's the one that everyone always talks about in the comments. the tester thing. It's not a conduit. What's it called? Not a capacitor. It's the other thing. Where you have to like test each pin to the chip and all that. Somebody gifted me one, and I feel really, really bad because I went to go replace the battery and it still doesn't work. I'll get one soon, and I'm gonna put this aside in the meantime until I can, because I want to say I can probably, if it worked before and you didn't touch it at all, and then all of a sudden it stopped working. It's hard to say what it could be. Now the converter works enough. I'm not gonna concern myself with the converter part. I want to concern myself with the game itself. Why aren't you working? I did look it back up, and okay, I am putting it in the right way, and it's still nothing. So, if you have any ideas, I have gotten bootleg games to work before, just not this one. So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. And what's that thing called? Resistor? It's not right. You know what I'm talking about, though. One of those. I'm going to get one soon. Very, very, very... Probably by the time this video plays, I'll have one. And I'm going to put this aside in the meantime. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you this. I think it's a cool piece of art. And it's a cool piece of history, too. The fact that you actually sent it to Nintendo, or sent the thing saying, like, hey, I bought this from Nintendo. That takes a lot of guts, my friend. So thank you, Sean. I'm going to hold on to it for now. I'm going to keep working on it. I'm not going to call it a fail just yet, but I'm going to see what I can do with it. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. You can check out these other videos. I have more successes than I have failures. This time around, I'm going to call it a stalemate, because I just don't have the tool I need to find out exactly what's wrong with it. And if I can fix it, then I'll be pretty happy about it. But especially with boards like this, I'm not even sure. You know, like I can't just replace one of these chips because, like, you know, it has 3 RAM slots. I mean, this is crazy. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and more videos soon in the near future. Thank you. Multimeter. That's what I was thinking of. Multimeter. I'm getting one.